I think as we talk about that seamless system that Lori mentioned, right, end to end from the 911 call all the way out to that first responder, whether it's with voice, video, data, text messaging, whatever it is, and I talked about it earlier, it's the data overload, especially in those public safety answering points and in the command centers of all of this information coming in from the first responders on the scene who are streaming or sending that information back to citizens. Everybody has a cell phone and they all become a camera as soon as something happens nowadays. All that information coming into the command centers, and it's going to create a data overload in the command center. Yeah. It's creating new roles, and to the conversation about funding, obviously new roles and new people means incremental funding or new funding for analysts, people that can sit back and take all that information in, decide what's the most important, what's the most relevant, and decide what those little important pieces of information are that we want to send out to the responders on the front line. Obviously, there's ways to do that. We're working on analytics, whether it's artificial intelligence, video analytics, to help that analyst parse through all of the data, pick out the pieces that might be most important, then give it to a human and allow them to apply their domain expertise and knowledge to what that person on the front line needs. But I think that data overload piece is important, and obviously, as the Admiral talked about, threading that needle on the balancing act between security, privacy concerns, and yet being able to give our first responders what they need.
Excellent.